This video is a touchy subject for me. Some of my all-time favorite perfumes have been discontinued, which are the ones that I'm going to be showing you today. These are not just like, oh, I like these perfumes. No, these are like staple, absolute loves. I will definitely hunt to the end of the world whenever I'm finished with these because I don't want to be without them in my collection type of perfumes. Now, some of these are more heavily discontinued than others, meaning if you wanted to find a good chunk of these, you still can on secondhand websites, and they're still not at that point where they've been marked up like insanity. Because I know, for example, my Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, I literally let go of that perfume because I had a 1 fluid ounce of it and I didn't want to keep it in my collection purely because it was giving me anxiety. I didn't want to finish it because I was looking on eBay and people were reselling it for $300, even more than that, I think. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna just not have this at all, because the anxiety of me not wanting to use this because I love it too much, but then it's just sitting there and I'm not using it. What is the point? We're not doing all that. So I just decluttered it. I'd rather not have it than have to deal with all that. Now with these scents, the majority of them you can actually still get if you wanted. And even some websites have them as well, like fragrancenet.com, things like that. And I'll let you guys know. I'll try to link all the ones that I can in either the description or somewhere on the screen. I do get commission if you purchase the perfumes that are on the screen. So if you want to show some support to my channel, definitely purchase through those links, but don't do it if you don't want to. But yeah, with all that said, today I'm going to show you my top 10 discontinued fragrances that I have in my collection that I will never get rid of, and I hate that they've been discontinued because they discontinued the best stuff. First one, this is freshly discontinued, and actually one of you guys let me know about this in one of my comments when I talked about this recently-ish, I think, but they have discontinued Max Candy Yum Yum. You can no longer get this on the website, and that makes me so sad. Now, because this has been freshly discontinued, you can still find it on some websites. You can still find it on Macy's. You can find it on Dillard's. I'm sure that won't be for long. So if you want to get this scent, better do it before they take it off of those as well, because it has officially confirmed it's been discontinued. This is such a bright, fruity, delicious, sweet scent. I love the bottle of these. All the MAC perfumes just give me that main character of a Y2K movie. I can't believe when I first got this, I actually didn't love it because I thought I was going into like a really sweet candy-like scent. I mean, hence the name, but it's actually a lot more fruity than candy. If you love guava, you're gonna love MAC Candy Yum Yum. Actually, this perfume is the perfume that made me fall in love with guava notes. This is such a sweet, guava, juicy, fruity note that translates to candy. So now I kind of get the name. Now there's also cotton candy in here. I can slightly get the cotton candy, and you know what? I actually kind of love the fact that it's not that burnt, overly cotton candy kind of a note. It's such a fun, flirty, sweet, girly, fruity kind of a scent with a nice candy-like background. So good. It makes me so upset the more I rave about this, because the more I like it, it just means that at one point I won't be able to get this anymore. I still have a good amount of the fragrance. I have a little bit of a dent in it. I was using this as a bedtime scent. I don't know why. I don't know why. Nothing about this screams bedtime, but I loved it for bedtime because when I would wake up in the morning, I smelled so good, and my husband would be obsessed with the scent. Like, he would just bury his face into my neck. So yeah, love this next one. This next one hurts me. I'm glad that I have this big bottle, so it will last me a long time. But Stella McCartney Pop, this is discontinued. I can still find this on some websites, so even when I do finish, I shouldn't even be spraying this out because this scent does something to me. It's so good. I will never get enough of Stella McCartney Pop. Never, ever. I love this scent to my core. If I could keep only 5 perfumes out of all of the ones that I've smelled, all the ones that I've owned, this would be one of those 5. This is such a unique, whimsical scent. It has tomato leaf in it, which is the most random note ever. Makes you think really green, makes you think earthy, but it's none of that. I mean, it has a little touch of green, but it's this well-rounded, semi-sweet, kind of floral, but floral in a rounded kind of way, not headache, too floral kind of floral. I don't even know how to describe the scent, honestly, but it is a Barbie scent. It smells like Barbies. If you grew up playing with Barbies, this smells like the sweetness, the plasticiness of Barbies. It's the most nostalgic scent that I have in my collection. I think maybe that's why I love it so much, because nostalgia and me are like this. I just love it. And I hate that's discontinued. I hate it. I think the last time I found that scent was in Nordstrom Rack, but this was like years ago, at least 5 years ago. I feel like some of these discontinued scents tend to pop up in some of these discount stores like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, Burlington, but I haven't seen that one in a while. You can still find it on some websites online. It's just discontinued. My next favorite discontinued scent is Giorgio Armani C Fiori. This, I believe, is the best from the C line. I do love OGC, but OGC smells like red wine. I do love me a cup of red wine, but not necessarily to smell like it. I feel like after the dry down, it gets a little less red winey, and overall it's like this really in your face, sexy, bold fragrance. But this is the complete opposite of that. This is soft and powdery rose. To me, this smells like a ballerina. It smells like the embodiment of pink. It has this powderiness to it, but not in like a baby powder, not overly powdery. I tend to not gravitate for scents like that, but that's not what this is giving me. It's just soft. Lots of florals in here. I'm not really sure what's exactly giving off such a strong powderiness in here, because other than those florals, there's only vanilla and musk that's in here, but it definitely has a powderiness. I can kind of get a little hint of OGC here, but this is way softer, not as in your face. By the way, I'm filming in nighttime. I usually like to avoid filming in the nighttime because of lighting issues and things like that, but in my last video, a lot of you guys were like, oh, I love the coziness of the nighttime, you should film more at nighttime. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should film more at nighttime if you guys like the nighttime vibe. I love the nighttime vibe, but I didn't think you guys would. I'm still gonna do daytime videos. I just prefer that. I prefer the lighting and everything, but I do love the nighttime vibe as well with the lights and everything. So let me know if you guys are enjoying the nighttime vibe. I would say this perfume is probably the most extinct perfume in my entire collection. If you do end up finding it on some secondhand websites, you're probably gonna be paying at the very least $200 for it, even though when it first came out, this was probably like 40 bucks. And that is the KKW and Kylie Jenner perfume. This is specifically the pink lips. There was 3 that she came out with when these first released. The nude one, this pink one, and then I think the red one. The nude one I actually recently decluttered out of my collection because I just didn't end up liking it as much as I thought I did. The red one I straight up didn't like because it was just a very gardenia, I think it was, just overly floral kind of a scent. But this is perfection. This is coconut, creamy, sexy, beachy, but still wearable. Imagine you're on vacation, you've been at the beach all day, you're sun-kissed, then you go to your hotel, you're rinsing off the beach, you're getting ready for dinner, you spray on this kind of perfume. That's what this is. It has tiare flower, solar notes, coconut, sandalwood, amber. It's a sexy, creamy coconut scent. But I do have another one that's a similar vibe to that, and that is my Bodacious from Juicy Couture that I will never shut up about because I'm just so obsessed with this. This also has that creamy coconut thing going on like that, but it also has Viva La Juicy DNA. It has that typical juicy DNA that's just like unforgettable and flirty and sexy. But then with the addition of that creamy coconut, this is the best Juicy Couture scent that they have ever released, and somehow they discontinued this so freaking fast. I hope they bring this back, although I know that if they do, it'll probably be so badly reformulated and probably not as strong as this. Let me see if I can find oh, I see one on eBay. Let's see what size it is. Wait, this is actually not bad. I feel like I haven't seen this in a while. This is a new in-box sealed 1.7 fluid ounce for $87. I feel like that's not bad. I mean, it is a little bit more than probably what you would have paid when this came out, but for something as heavily discontinued as this is, brand new in box, I'm like literally tempted to buy this right now. There's 2 that I'm seeing on eBay actually. There's another that's 1.7 for $99. I'm seeing at least 2 listings. I feel like I used to never see any listings of this, and I'm seeing at least a couple right now. I mean, they are a little bit more than probably what you would have paid when this came out, obviously, but that's what they do with discontinued scents, is obviously they're gonna mark them up. This is the best juicy scent of all time. I do have a little bit of it left, so even though I love this, we're not jumping to just buying things. I'm sure when I do run out of it, I'll find a listing like that at that point as well. But yeah, there's another one on Mercari that is a 1 fluid ounce and it's 50% full that they're selling for $31. So that's not as great, but it's a little bit cheaper. I mean, I'm seeing some listings on it. I feel like I used to never see this, and I'm actually finding some stuff. So if you want to really get this, you can kind of dig and you probably find this. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. That kind of gives me hope on it because I thought it was just purely extinct. Next up, Our Moment from One Direction. I love this perfume still, even to this day. It's like that typical mainstream celebrity perfume vibe that was very popular at the time, but it still smells so good. I've had this for years and I feel like it hasn't turned or anything. It smells just as good as it did when I first got it. I'm seeing some listings of this for around $50. There's a few of them on eBay and Mercari and stuff like that, so it doesn't seem like this is too extinct and people aren't charging up like insanity for it, so that gives me hope. This is like berries, OG celeb perfume kind of vibe. Berries, sweet, it's a little floral. Not the most unique thing in the world, but it's just iconic. And then similarly to that, I have Girlfriend by Justin Bieber. I don't love this packaging, I really don't. This never stays closed. I think it's supposed to be a magnetic closure, but it's very like not, it doesn't really hold. So I usually like to just take it out like this, and it's in this like heart shape. But this one, to be honest, not a major distinction smell wise between these two. I feel like most of these mainstream celebrity scents at that time, the Nicki Minaj perfumes, the Taylor Swift perfumes, they all kind of smell the same, but they all smell really good. I don't care how basic they're deemed to be. I freaking love these. Like, I will eat these up. And this is again that sweet berry floral. I feel like that was the DNA for every single one of these celebrity perfumes at the time. This one was released in 2012 and then this was in 2013, so very similar eras. I just love these OG celebrity perfumes. As much as they were basic, people were obsessed with these. There's a couple other Justin Bieber perfumes that I really wanted to get that I never could. I think Someday was a really good one that I wanted to get, but I never got my hands on it. And then a couple other ones. This white one with the key, I think that one was like a really good one. I also didn't get that. So yeah, there was a few of them, but yeah. Then my JLo Miami Glow, of course. This is the best summer scent of all time. This smells like being by the poolside. It's insanity to me. Every time I smell this, I'm like, I've never smelled anything like this. It's a type of coconut suntan bronzing lotion kind of smell. I can't pinpoint. There's never been anything done like this. I've seen a couple people that are like, I don't like that, it smells like soap to me. I guess I can kind of see the soapiness, but it's so good to me and it smells so sexy. Just the tropical vibe that it has. I have never smelled anything like this. This has passion fruit, pink grapefruit, coconut, vanilla, amber. It's a little musky. It has some florals in there. I just love it. Another just classic, delicious, incredible celebrity perfume. And then the last celebrity perfume that's discontinued that I love, I feel like this one is super underrated. This, out of all of these, I think I've never heard not even maybe one person talk about this. This is Riri by Rihanna. This is not the most original scent. This is pretty much the perfume version of Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works. I was definitely a Pink Chiffon girly. My OG scents back in the day were Pink Chiffon, Paris Amour, as you guys know. I loved Sweet Pea, like these really soft, sweet, kind of candy-like kind of scents. This is exact to Pink Chiffon. So a lot of the times I love layering the two together, but this one's stronger and it really lasts. This scent actually lasts a really long time. A lot of celebrity perfumes don't, but this one somehow, for some reason, really lasts on my skin. It has passion fruit, it has rum, it's a little boozy, vanilla, it has benzoin, sandalwood. It has some richer notes, but at the heart, I'm just getting Pink Chiffon, and it's so good. It's like girly, it's flirty, it's fun. My husband is obsessed with this. When I first got this, he was like, that's the best perfume I've ever smelled. I'm like, it's always a little cheapy ones, I'm telling you. But yeah, I love Riri, and lately I've actually been pulling it out because for a while I would kind of forget about it. I didn't want to declutter it, but I just wasn't using it, and now I've actually been using it, so I've kind of re-fallen in love with it, and I love when that happens. So yeah, those are my top 10 discontinued perfumes that I have in my collection currently that will most likely stay in my collection till the end of time. And hopefully if I finish any one of them, I can easily find them and not like a crazy markup. Let me know your top 5 discontinued perfumes in the comments down below. Let me know if we have any matching ones. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.